Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Laststandgamers, and welcome. So today we're spotlighting another fantastic ship from the Steam Workshop. Now here in front of me we have another one of Primo Super T's designs, and we know from his past work that he puts a lot of effort into them, and he really creates some lovely aspects of detail with each one of the ships he builds. Now this particular one is from the Halo series, and it is a Covenant Type-52 Phantom. Now this sort of ship is the ones where they drop the troops out the side very quickly and then the thing takes off back into space or wherever it's stationed. Well, let's take a look around this craft and then we'll pop inside. So the first thing we'll notice is we have these little pods that come off from around the bottoms and side. Now originally I thought these might be landing gears, but no, they're in fact little pods for these missile launchers. Just a nice little bit of detailing, and it can also offer a little bit of fire support for men when they're on the ground. Now what's very hard about building sort of Covenant ships within Space Engineers is curves. Since the blocks tend to make ships blocky in nature, getting that really nice swooping effect going across and down the back of the ship, as you can see there, is very hard to achieve. And you can see how Primo's done that by just painstakingly going through the different angle blocks and step by step segregating them until they lead into that really nice sloped tail fin area. And you can see the same's been done up here. We've got these cool sort of engine type reactors that I'm only guessing that have been made out of LCD screens or little monitors, so you'd normally type text in there, but instead they've just been filled with a colour. You can see what sort of detailing that they've added to that by adding a little bit of difference within the reactor. Very nice indeed. And then it swoops underneath to the actual troop hatches. That is absolutely fantastic, and you can see by pressing these I can open the different hatches from actually outside, but it's probably more exciting to open them from the cockpit and let everyone fly out. So as we go across the top, you can see the contrast in the purple and grey tones. Just really sleek, really nice. You see we've got some armor blocks there that look like there's some sort of venting from the thrusters or whatnot, venting the gases out into the atmosphere or space wherever it's traveling. And then at the back we actually have the main thruster housed in sort of pack area, so you can see this has actually been lit up with this really nice blue type glow. Now I'm not great on how these crafts actually fly within the Halo series. If you can tell me in the comments below, that would be really cool indeed if they're using some sort of gravity system or they're using just standard sort of thrust vectoring. I don't particularly know, but you can see how this area just has that really nice sort of glowing essence coming from it. Anyway, let's pop underneath. Now as you go underneath it, you'll notice that there's this little hole leading into the ship. Now what's cool about this is if we go up through here, we actually have access to the interior of the ship. And I'm going to set it up a little bit nicer, so we'll go on to our menus and we'll actually press number 3. Now number 3 should activate. You can see the little teleporter beam below, so it can teleport players up into the ship, giving the feeling of some sort of tractor beam that brings them into the hull of the ship. That's quite a cool little feature, so we can turn that off. We've also got the spotlight on the front, and we have the missile pods like so. So the missile pods on the sides are not quite working. And we also have the landing gears that are mounting underneath. You can see by having a look underneath as we bring this ship into the air, we have this really nice detailed array of lights going on. And as this passes over any player, you get this real feeling that it is some sort of strange alien craft. And there's not too many creators out there that can build alien crafts and give that alien feel to them without making them look very sort of industrial and square. But it's a very organic looking design and I really do appreciate it. The next thing that you'll notice about this is the maneuverability that we've actually got, as well as the acceleration. The acceleration, it behaves as you would expect an alien ship to do. It has very fast acceleration, very fast deacceleration. And as we move into position here, what we'll actually do is lower the doors. So we've got different options for the doors. We can lower the central cargo ones, we can lower the full opposite side, so you can see how that's rotated up there. We can also drop that side, rotate them up. So we've got a few different options, and then if we hit 8, we can actually raise up them and lower down the other segments. So there's just different options depending on the situation you're going to get dropped into. So let's attempt to close everything up. So we'll press 5, and I think Aaron's messed up the rotors ever so slightly. Yeah, he definitely has. Definitely clicked them way too many times, and now things are slightly off from being correct. So that's everything down. everything up. There we go. Perfect. Now, another thing to take for granted in the ship is the interior itself. So as we come through this segment, we're actually not presented with any seats, and I was hoping for some seats in the design, because if this were going to teleport or transport astronauts around, you need somewhere for them to sit so they don't just go flying into the back of the ship like this. But you've got the bridge down here, and you can see the thrusters through this particular segment. Now, what's really quite smart about this design is how the thrusters are trapped within here without damaging any of the walls, and that's what allows us to have this in exterior without any thrusters sticking out of it, and getting it even closer to that alien aspect that we really do enjoy. But to really enjoy the ship, you're going to have to download it yourself. There's a link in the description below. Definitely check it out, give it a rate, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions or you'd like to see your ship in the next spotlight, make sure you post it in the comment section